Oregon's governor is under investigation, ladies and gentlemen, and she actually thinks woke is going to save her. She has made a pledge to stand behind illegal immigrants and also the transgender community. And now her own party is turning on her. Let's get into the story. How's it going, everybody? David Medina here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. If you're on X, give us a follow. Give me a follow across all social media platforms. You can go to www.thedavidmedina.com to learn more about my story, about who I am. I've come a long ways, man, and I'm actually struggling today. It's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. I can't ask for more than just clear skies and sunshine. Oh, so much better than the rain. The rain, there's a reason why us people in the Northwest are so depressed, because it rains freaking like 75% of the year. But it's a good day today. It's sunny out. It's a little chilly. I'm doing a 24-hour water fast, so I do this every week to kind of clear my body. And producer Vlad makes fun of me because he supposedly has some like meal plan that he wants to do. I don't know what he's doing and what you're doing. What are you gonna write me up something, dude?
I can if you want it.
All right. Well, producer Vlad's on it. Yeah, I go through this. I do a water fast to clear it, and it also sets the tone for my week to eat healthy. So I'm going through a water fast. I haven't had any food today. It's like midday right now. And so I don't have any food from Sunday night to Tuesday morning, and I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it. Like, we're all going to die someday, right? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this story, look at this. I'm sorry that I had to put this on your screen. I know she's not the easiest to look at with her great clips haircut. She's a little bit more bearable to look at than Kate Brown was. Do you kind of agree with that, producer Vlad? She's a little bit more.
The glasses are definitely better than Kate Brown.
She's a little. She might be autistic, actually. I mean, which is okay. I have an autistic nephew. Nothing against people with autism. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, when you enact policies that are as dumb as what comes out of her office and the Democrats' offices over there in Salem, they got to be on some spectrum, because why would you want criminal, illegal aliens in your community? Why would you want to allow men to go into girls' bathrooms? Why would you want to trample on women's rights, but then at the same time saying, so she's got to be something, right? Like, she definitely looks it, but she's definitely like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Lord Jesus, forgive me. We're not going to cut that out. I'm not perfect, okay? We're not cutting it out, whatever. I love autistic people. I love special needs people. I used to work with them. So nothing against YouTube. Don't cancel us, please. But let's hear her statement. So Oregon governor. So if you guys aren't like caught up with the news, President Trump announced that he's doing mass deportations with Tom Homan. His borders are across the United States, and they have said, Tom Homan and President Trump has said, they will prosecute elected officials or law enforcement that get in their way of these mass deportations, because turns out we're still a nation of laws, and we want our communities to be safe. And you have idiots like this on the screen right here that are like, trying to virtue signal, and oh no, we want to be with everybody, we stand with everybody. And it's just like, dude, so you stand with the criminals? Because I didn't hear her in the statement say it, but let's listen to her statement. This was a statement by Tina Kotek, who's also currently under ethics investigation from her own state. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's listen to her wonderful, super statement.
Hi, Oregon. Governor Kotek here. I will not back down from a fight.
Oh, I'm sure you won't.
Whether it's access to reproductive and gender-affirming health care, staying on our path to reach our climate goals, protecting immigrants.
You shouldn't, sorry, real quick. We know what you shouldn't back down from, Governor Kotek, is your wife who beats you because she's an alcoholic and stuff. You should probably attend to that first, and all the special, and I don't feel bad. If you think I'm being mean, I'm not being mean. She's the #1 elected official in our state, and she's doing a horrible job. She's just picking up where Kate Brown left off. She was giving special treatment to her and special positions within government to her partner, who's an alcoholic. And there's stories, her chief of staff quit. I mean, there's a lot of controversy around this governor. I'm surprised she hasn't resigned or been asked to resign yet. She's under this ethics and violation right now that we're going under. But anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt there. Let me back it up real quick. Like, shut up, David. Let us hear. Okay, sorry.
Protecting immigrant communities, upholding our civil liberties, and fighting for prosperity for every Oregonian. I will stand firm for all of us.
Thank you, Tina.
All of us deserve to feel safe and secure in our homes and communities. Our immigrant communities are Oregon communities. Immigrants are integral to the culture and success of Oregon. I will uphold Oregon's sanctuary promise laws. laws that were passed with almost unanimous bipartisan support in the 1980s.
Sorry, got to stop you there, Tina. No, let me just tell you something. The sanctuary laws, you can't pass law. First of all, I don't even want to get into the voting of Oregon and the mail-in voting. Oh my gosh, there's so much to dissect here, but I'm just going to keep it very general. No, the people of Oregon do not want illegal criminals in our communities. I mean, any idiot can tell you that nobody wants that. We want our communities to be safe. Look what happened to Portland, right? We want our communities to be safe. So no, the bipartisan support, no. Conservatives and Republicans do not support this. We don't support this, and we did not vote for this. For illegals to be in our community, illegal criminals.
I support keeping families together,
Sure.
and I believe that people who are born here are Americans. I support the collective effort of 22 states, including Oregon, to sue the Trump administration over their attempt to end birthright citizenship.
Yeah, because
To our immigrant friends,
'cause we need the
neighbors,
voters.
As your governor, I see you, I stand with you, and I've got your back.
Oh man,
You are Oregon, and a part of what makes our state
You are Oregon.
such a fantastic place to call home.
oh, it's so great. I'm so glad that our governor stands with everybody who agrees with him. Of course they want the illegals here. Of course they want them here because they want them to vote. And if you don't believe me, if you're like, oh, David, you're just, that's just a conspiracy. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Actually, if you are like haven't been under a rock, there was a story that came out of Oregon where they were automatically registering non-citizens. I'm not making this up, and I'm going to show you the article. Here in Oregon, the DMV was registering non-citizens, automatically registering non-citizens when they went to get their driver's license. They were automatically registering them to vote. Of course they want them to stay here because that's what that's who's voting for them. I'm like, honestly, and this is a big thing that I wish that Republicans would take advantage of. I wish Republicans would do outreach to the Hispanic communities because I've worked on a lot of campaigns here in Oregon, as a campaign manager, political director. I've done a lot of work here on campaigns and I've seen how it's run. And I'm just like, dude, we need more Hispanic outreach. Because if we could because a lot of these Hispanic people, I know a lot of them. I know my family in California is Hispanic. Their values, they have Catholic values that don't align with leftist policies that are coming out of, what's eating Gilbert Grape's office. Vlad. I need to do a lot of repenting after this because I'm calling a lot of names and stuff. I'm just having fun. I don't think she's autistic. I mean, she's got gray head hair, whatever. But I'm annoyed, like a lot of you. I'm annoyed with all of this virtue signaling. And we got you back. You are Oregon. Of course you're Oregon. That's why you're a sanctuary state. That's why Oregon keeps going blue, in my opinion, because stuff like this story. Let's pull up the, what is it? That's the, where's the story about, is it on the Annie? No? Yeah, right here. Boom. So OPB, this is Oregon Public Broadcasting, which is not a conservative outlet. This is Oregon Public Broadcasting. They're known for leaning left. Updated findings show that nearly 1,260 possible non-citizens were registered to vote in Oregon in 2021. There you have it. I wasn't making it up. And God knows what else is going on with getting these people to vote. God knows where else they're being registered to vote. What other systems are automatically registering them to vote? God only knows. But this is why they want them here. This is why they want them here. They want them here because they and until Oregon Republicans and Republicans across America start doing more Hispanic, like actually we have been. That's why you're seeing in Miami-Dade, in Florida, was flipping towards Trump. In all these counties in Florida where all these Cuban Americans and Latino Americans and Latinx. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Latinx is fake. It's not real. But all of these communities of Hispanics were voting for Trump because they're, like I was saying, their values align more with the conservative platform, with the Republican platform, family, God, two genders. So Republicans have really, it's been a missed opportunity the last 5 to 10 years, especially here in Oregon. There hasn't been a lot of Hispanic outreach. And that's why a lot of these Hispanics vote. Well, why do they vote blue? Because they give them everything to stay here. They give them all kinds of welfare to stay here. They take care of they give them like $1,000 to $2,000 per month in food stamps. They take with WIC. They take care of their kids. If their kids were born here, they get free health care, and then they get free education. And then, I mean, why wouldn't you vote for that? You know? So there's got to be some kind of thing where Republicans, you know, do some outreach and figure out how to get a lot of these voters to, you know, if it were me, it's like if this was Governor David, I know a lot of conservatives might disagree with this, but I'm not talking about the criminals or the people that have done nothing for this country. I'm talking like the DACA kids. I would be like, look, you know, as Republicans, I would go for a path to citizenship. And that's kind of what Trump is doing. If you've been here and you've been working a long time here, we're not going to just punish you if you've been a good contributor to society here in America, and you've been making our country better, and you've been going to school, and you've been putting in all the work. You shouldn't be deported just because you came here illegally at 2 years old. And it's like, well, David, that's kind of what's the point of our laws? Well, we need to redo those laws and go, okay, from this point forward, we're not allowing birthright citizenship. I don't agree with birthright citizenship. What other country in the world is doing birthright? Can I go to China and have with a girl, and if I were to get married and go have a kid in China and they become a Chinese citizen, that kid does as soon as they're born there? No, that doesn't happen there. That doesn't happen in anywhere. Russia, nowhere. Why does America have that? And so all that does is incentivize people to cross the border and come over here and have kids just to cross illegally, which is what's been happening, just to have kids so their kids can become citizens. And then, oh, we don't want to separate the families. Of course you don't, because you're going to hand them welfare and they're going to hand you votes, which is what's been happening. So of course, let's get into the Kotek ethics violation. So Tina Kotek, that governor that you just saw on the screen, Gilbert Grapes. Ethics Commission seeks more information about Oregon Governor Tina Kotek's office expenses. She's kind of ticking off the wrong people, I think. I mean, when Governor Brown, the governor before this, was in office, you felt like she was untouchable. All the Democrats fell in line. You never saw stuff like this. And she was doing a lot of crazy things, right? Especially through the COVID era. Tina Kotek, it seems like her own party, like there seemed to be a divide within the party, within the Democrat Party here in Oregon, about with people that support her or like loyal to her, and then people that are like, no, we need to get someone more radical in there. Because at least Tina Kotek's more approachable. At least she's like tries to be more like open and transparent. And I don't think the people that are really in charge of Oregon want that. I think they want a radical commie like we had with Kate Brown. And we always thought Tina Kotek was going to be a little worse. I haven't really seen that yet. She's been a little bit more approachable. She's been more open. I'm not saying she's been good. Do not quote me. I think she's a terrible governor. I think we need a new direction here in Oregon. And I won't go there. I want to be more uniting, Producer Vlad. We're not calling any Republicans out unless they need to. Unless we need to. Unless the time comes where we actually need to, because it's hurting the movement. It just seems like Tina is not playing ball with the right people, because that whole story with her wife and everything would have been covered up. I felt like they cover everything up, but for some reason that was made public, and then her staff split, her chief of staff, and now you got the ethics complaint from the Secretary of State. Is it, Producer Vlad?
Yeah, I believe so. It's from the Oregon Government Ethics Commission.
Okay, so yeah, the Oregon. Maybe if I can just read. The Oregon Government Ethics Commission on Friday directed its executive director, Susan Myers, to collect additional information related to the letter sent to Governor Tina Kotek earlier this month, identifying potential ethics violations by her office for some expenditures. So in the Oregon Secretary of State's office letter sent to Kotek January 3rd and forwarded to the Ethics Commission's identified 3 areas of concern. Anonymous reports to Oregon's government waste hotline triggered an investigation. The letter concluded complaints of misuse of state resources around an office of the first spouse were unfounded. Last year, Kotek apologized and abandoned her efforts to expand the role of the First Lady. In June, the Ethics Commission dismissed complaints related to that issue. So there's some static going on in the Democrat Party here in Oregon. And you're kind of seeing it because a lot of the stuff would have just been swept under the rug. That's just how politics is. I mean, if you have the right people in the right positions, You just sweep stuff under the rug. It's a lot of that happened with Kate Brown. So former Deputy Secretary of State Cheryl Myers flagged potential violations. So these were the violations: $65 a month for parking in Salem for First Lady Amy Kotek Wilson, $315 a month for parking in Washington, D.C. for Federal Affairs Director Annie McCullough, $615 for 4 entertainment events. I have no food in me. I can't talk today. Bear with me. Shut up. A live movie concert, an orchestrated event at the Elsinore Theater. So $9,000 for a catered dinner reception at Mahoney Hall, which is the governor's mansion, for 180 people to recognize employees of the governor's office. So someone is blowing the whistle on her or wants to get back at her. There's some retaliation, it looks like, that's going on here. But either way, we already know the Democrats are unethical, so it's nothing new. Here's some reactions around X, PDX pragmatist. Can't even, can't, literally, someone slap him with a stutter stick or something. Seeing Tina Kotek jailed for violating federal laws is going to be so beautiful. It really is. I really hope Trump goes on offense here. And she's literally in this statement actively saying she's going to obstruct them and hold to their sanctuary laws, which are all unconstitutional, by the way. So yes, I agree. I hope they go after her. I want to look at the comments under her video when we get there. We'll get to that in a sec. Tina, you need to understand. Oh, we're getting into them now? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah,
Vlad?
this is some of it.
Okay. Tina, you need to understand that you are not speaking for Oregonians. Amen. We do not want illegal aliens in our state. As a matter of fact, I, along with many other Oregonians, will keep turning these illegals into ICE, and we will work on removing you from office ASAP. Your time is done, says Clinton Reedy, at Clinton Reedy on X. That is amazing. I love it. Amen. Oh man, I kind of want to frame that tweet, man. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Some good reactions there. Andy No says, she kind of had a clap back at the governor. Says, I will always stand up for all Oregonians, no matter the federal landscape. So she's literally positioning, challenging President Trump, trying to call his bluff. So Andy No said, you didn't stand up for the people victimized in Portland by far left rioters in 2020. Beautiful. He's right. You condemn police for stopping Antifa from burning down the police union hall after your top staffer, this person, Christina, is it Narayan, was arrested at an extremely violent riot. And here's her former chief of staff. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Governor Kotek's chief of staff was arrested at these Antifa riots. Insane. You can't make it up. And then someone else posted this, Fly Huey 68 on X posted, the law is very clear, so I wouldn't F around and find out. With Trump, he's back and he's pissed. And then she posts the law about the U.S. code. Any person who encourages or induces an alien to come, to enter, or reside in the United States, knowing or in reckless regard of the fact that such coming to, entry, or residence is or will be in violation of laws, shall be punished as provided. We have something called the U.S. Constitution, and we are a nation of laws, ladies and gentlemen. And the governor of Oregon, as well as a couple other governors around America, are puffing their chest at President Trump. I wouldn't do that if I were you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a corrupt governor here in Oregon. I mean, they're all kind of corrupt, right? They want these illegals to stay because that's who they can automatically register to vote. And they'll probably say, oh, that was an accident. No, it wasn't, dude. No, it wasn't. And it's why you guys tout all mail-in ballots when elections come around, because I'll just keep it at that. You guys that know, right? Because I don't need to say it. I don't want to get banned on YouTube, but right? You know why they like mail-in ballots. You know why they like mail-in ballots. And then tomorrow when I do another video, hopefully I can talk better and I'll have food in me. But ladies and gentlemen, their plans are so obvious. They're so obvious. It's why she's standing for these people and the 65 trans citizens that are in Oregon that she's somehow making appear like they're the majority. So anyways, that's what we have, ladies and gentlemen. What's the lesson of this next election? Let's get involved and let's help Republicans win, because those are the saner ones. Have a great day. I hope you're eating food. We'll see you on the next one.